Beyond the Mic with Sean Dillon.
We're joined on the star line by a painter and a bartender. Put them together with some hot wings, a tiki bar. You'll have my two next guests. From Cooper's Bar, we welcome Rhea Seehorn and Lou Mustillo.
Hi, Sean.
Hello.
Friends, let's go beyond the mic. Ray, what was the first drink you had at Lou's Tiki Bar that was the inspiration for your show, Cooper's Bar?
Red wine. Yeah, I think the first time I came to your yard, Lou, because if any of your listeners don't know, Sean, that this is a real bar in Lou's actual backyard. But I want to say you gave me red wine the first time I came over, Lou. Does that sound right?
Yes, it was red wine. My first drink there was a vodka soda with a splash of cranberry.
Nice. Fancy.
Yeah.
Lou, the writing for this series has given you the ability to say a lot of things that actors would love to say to today's Hollywood execs. How freeing was that for you?
Oh, it was fun. It was fun. You know, I mean, Cooper, like I had said before, Cooper's got a little bit of a darker view of the whole business and the world than I do. But yes, I mean, it can be frustrating. There was a story about a very well-known writer who, for the first time, sat for notes. I don't know where it was, but when it was all done and they left, he turned to the group of people and said, "Do you have to listen to those every week?"
How many wings did you eat over the entire presentation? And what was the hottest wing you normally had?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of wings were eaten.
I have not had one since. And I like wings.
Okay, well, here's how brilliant our acting is, Sean. They weren't hot.
Brilliant. I love it.
They were not hot.
I mean, come on. We should get Oscars for that hot wing acting.
Emmys all around, Oscars for
Yes.
everyone.
Yeah.
It's time for the Rocking 88 random questions. Answer with the first thing that comes to your mind. There is no pressure.
Okay.
Since we have two guests, we'll alternate questions, starting with ladies first. Ray, what was your favorite Broadway play?
The Humans.
Lou, how about that best Buffalo sports moment?
When the comeback from the Houston Oilers game, the greatest comeback in the history of the NFL.
Ray, when was the last time you painted?
A month ago.
And what did you paint?
I was working on a portrait of two dogs that were on the floor of a gallery in Madrid outside of Albuquerque.
Lou, you've been in over 50 projects, an incredible career. What project was your favorite?
Oh, that's a tough one. I loved my 6 years on Mike and Molly.
Ray, you've lived everywhere in the world. New York, Tokyo. Where's the best place you've lived?
New York.
Lou, I'm going to put your feet to the fire here.
Yeah.
Where's the best place to get wings in Buffalo?
Oh.
I would say Eddie Brady's Tavern on Genesee Street.
Ray, who was the last person to make you laugh?
Lou.
Lou, what's the drink you like that you're afraid to order in public?
Pina colada.
With AMC greenlighting this for its content room, how much freedom were you given while working around those necessary branded requirements?
You cannot imagine the freedom that AMC, digital content, all those producers gave us, and Bacardi. They were lovely. Whenever they requested something, if our note back was, okay, but we want to keep this still true to the character or in the character's voice or organic to what that character would be doing, they were all for it. They didn't want this to look like one big ad. What they bought was the story and the characters that we sold them. And then they just wanted to be integrated in an organic way. And it was actually a wonderful relationship.
It's time for One Big Question with Rhea Seehorn and Lou Mustillo from the incredible series Cooper's Bar, available on AMC. Friends, how have you enjoyed this experience and how has it changed the way you love acting and directing?
I will tell you that to see it go from an idea to doing the 6 episodes we did was one of the most fascinating things I've experienced. And it was, I just love the fact of how we collaborated. And I learned a lot. I learned how to accept notes and work in an ensemble situation where you're not going to get everything you want, but maybe the idea from somewhere else will work better. And I opened my mind to that. Not that I was ever really, a stern, disbeliever in anybody giving me a note. It just helped me, I think, to trust better.
Yeah. It was definitely a group effort. And Sean it was very low budget, and it was very, very fast. And it was night shoots that can be brutal physically, working from sundown to sunup for 6 nights in a row with Chemo Proudfoot and his incredible crew. And everybody really had to pull together. And Anna Ramey Borden, who's a fantastic director and producer, agreed to AD for us, and
she saved us.
Would you want another season?
Fingers crossed. We hope so. We're talking to AMC right now because people are really enjoying the series. It's getting great feedback, and we really appreciate you guys talking it up on the radio, because we want to get more views, more eyeballs on it, because we want to keep telling these stories.
One's calling Saul, the other is Agent. Lou last made Ray laugh, and he likes his role on Mike and Molly. You need to see Cooper's Bar on AMC. We thank Rhea Seehorn and Lou Mustillo for taking the time to talk with us today.
Thanks so much, Sean.
And that, my friends, is a Beyond the Mic shortcut.